Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment here to see the numbers for Dalton Knecht.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Green out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the 2. And for the Rockets, we've got Green, Trayce Jackson-Davis out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Waters in at the small forward position. Better be on your game tonight, Clark. These teams like to go, go, go.
Exciting for us and the fans, BA, but exhausting for the defenses. I mean, it should be a high-scoring affair, up-tempo, windshield wiper quality. Expect a lot of substitutions to keep things fresh.
Now here's Green. Pass to Waiters.
Right there!
Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. It's not going to go for him. Reeves with some nice D. Now Los Angeles with it. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass.
Typically, there's one statistic that jumps out at you when you're looking at what decided a game. And in that one, it was all about the rebounding battle.
Now here's Green. 14 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
And the jam by Drummond.
You can't teach that kind of court awareness. Nice steal by Reeves.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Doncic against Green. Here's Waters over Butler, and that one's good. Waters.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so it's the Lakers with it. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
As always, Allie, we thank you. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And here's Butler outside. Sexton grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 games.
Yeah, BA. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
And the jam by Drummond.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Now here's Green. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Clock at 6. Back to Jackson-Davis. And that comes off the assist by Green.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Reeves. And he buries his first look.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
Here's Green. To the inside. It's stolen by Drummond. And here's Butler outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Perhaps not the forte of Butler's game, but he does have the range to hurt you from the perimeter.
Now Green. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Launches it from deep. The Rockets pull it in. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Lets the three fly. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Sexton against Reeves. Sexton passes to Green. Five to shoot. On the take. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Doncic.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Connects checked in for Los Angeles.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
From downtown. Gordon pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside, Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Green. Here's Waters. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Waters got 5 now.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Doncic, good.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. The Lakers also with a sub. Put Schifino. The Lakers in the lead. Dillingham out there with Green. Then it's Washington. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's McCain in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Houston has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Green finds Washington. Six to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Lewis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Now here's Şengün, still without a bucket. Outside, Green. Washington outside. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Schifino. 11 points for him last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Here's Dillingham. It's a three-point game. Green, the pass to Şengün. Here's Dillingham. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. From 12 feet, hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Lewis. Here we go. Dillingham with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Hood-Schifino. There's a screen from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Dillingham, outside for Green. Cuts off the pass. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Lewis. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
D leading to offense. Nice job reading the situation and finding a way to pilfer that orange and take it the other way.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Green comes in for Lewis. And Butler is subbed in for Hood-Schifino. Here's Dillingham. Pass the ball. Here's Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green. It's deflected. And he gets it back. The shot's good. Now here's Butler. Coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
And not just exerting himself scoring the ball, also showing energy on defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game.
Pulls up on the wing. Lively grabs the miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside for Green. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They defeated Utah in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Doncic, count it!
Well, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
The Rockets trail from undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Butler takes it in. Ball with the rebound.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's Green. Got a hand on it.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Now, here's Green. No made baskets yet. Count it.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So both teams... 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Cooper, guarded by Doncic. Şengün, a screen on Reeves. Here's Green, pass to Şengün. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
And this team has made a huge move, trading for Colin Sexton, the dynamic point guard who continues to improve every season. These fans should be excited about acquiring a player of his caliber.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
Well, one stat in their favor.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Lakers lead by 4. On the court for the Lakers, they've got Andre Drummond, Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Green, and it's Butler in at the 3. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. The 3 is up, and there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 tonight. Pass to Jackson Davis. Sexton looking around. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Up and over Doncic. And it's Green missing. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by 7. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Green in the post, guarded by Doncic. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Houston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
First team foul. At the line for Houston, Green. 1 shot.
And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
From deep, here's Doncic. Out of bounds, it'll be Rockets ball. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where Houston is, their start hasn't been as good as everyone would have hoped, but they're still in the mix and a viable threat to win the championship.
Jackson Davis' screen. Oh, got a piece of it. Reeves with the ball. Jackson Davis picks him up. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, cool hand, Luka from the corner.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Rockets. Early on, they've got the 3rd best record. And checking out the Lakers. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
I think for Houston, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Jackson Davis, a screen. Green, the pass to Gordon. Outside for Sexton. Drops in the three. Sexton's got 7 points.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative and understanding when to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Drummond. Now Butler. And he can't get that one.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Gordon outside. Green against Doncic. Outside, Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. Number 1, Houston.
And the energy this team plays with on the offensive glass is infectious. They simply don't give up and keep after plays, which has boded well for them.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And there's the lob and the jam by Drummond.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Green against Doncic. On the attack, Green. Some solid defense from Butler.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Fires in the triple. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
2 points. That one goes. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Reeves against Sexton. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Drummond, the screen on Green. And Doncic launches from deep. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Green. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Cooper's checked in for Sexton. And the Lakers also making a switch. Connects checked in for Green. Poked loose. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. A nice shot by Cooper. Cooper's got 22.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for Jackson Davis. Lively comes in for... 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Here's Cooper. He's covered by Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. Rebound, the Lakers. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Inside. It's stolen. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That one's off. Green's checked in for the Lakers. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
To the paint. Here's Koloko. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. It's Houston leading by 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Houston has possession. It's a 1-point game. Trayce Jackson-Davis out there with Washington. Then it's Green. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Cooper in the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Down low. It's stolen by Washington. Here's Cooper. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. Butler against Green. Pass to Cooper. The floater. 5 on the clock. And it's Green off the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Pass to Cooper. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Connect. Now here's Green. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They're really working the paint now.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Houston making some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Alperen Şengün. Washington comes in. Drummond passes to Butler to the inside. Here's Doncic, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic. At the line for one.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Rockets trail by 3. Sexton with it. Green, a screen to tie it up. And it's Sexton with the 3. Sexton's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Drummond, the screen on Sexton. Pass to Doncic. It's hauled in by Houston. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A minute 53 left in the final quarter. Six to shoot to take the lead. Ooh, rejected by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
Pass to Doncic. Over Green. Doncic, no good. And so Şengün will bring it up for Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Green. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Green's got 23 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter here. Well, Houston's shooting just around 45% on the fourth. Green, the pass to Şengün. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pass to Green. Doncic against Green. Yes!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Green against Doncic. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. And it's Green off the drive. Out to Gordon. The 3 is up. Oh, nails the triple!
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
Here's Doncic. On the wing, Green. All alone. Oh, he got it! He got it! And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And here's Green from the arc. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had a tough matchup and manned up. At the end of the day, we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.